Check, check, test. 1, 2. JonnyPink. I'm going to start this one a little bit differently. Oh, missed it. Yesterday I was out and I was using my R7. I had my 70-200 with a 1.4 tele on it, and I was shooting here. There was an egret that was sitting right there, and it kept snapping dragonflies out of the water or out of midair. It was later in the afternoon, and that's when the dragonflies are most prevalent. Check this out. But this video is to show you guys how to shoot dragonflies in flight. You can do it with any camera. It's an old technique. You pre-focus. So in this case, I've got reeds that are out there, and I pre-focus on those. And then when the dragonfly comes and they start to hover, because that's what they do, I start snapping away. In this case, I only get about 7 and maybe 8, and then 9 once the buffer's filled, and it slowly snaps off. It's doable. Yesterday I was shooting, I'm watching the Osprey up there. Yesterday I was shooting with my R7 and the 70-200 and the 1.4 tele on it. One thing I like about a DSLR is it doesn't go to sleep, and I'm just so used to pushing the button as soon as I pick it up to get the camera ready. But if you pre-focus and then you're patient, that's what it's about. Patience. Where are you? There you are. That's a pre-focus, and there you go. Well, I only got about 4 or 5 on that one, but it's better than none, and hey, 4 or 5 is better than nothing. Check these out. Buffer ran out. All right, let me switch cameras now. While I'm switching cameras, I'm going to show you guys stuff from yesterday. Dragonflies in flight, and again, that was the R7. Now I'm going to pull out the R7, and I have my version 1, 100-400 on there, and I also have the tele on it just for fun, 1.4. Check this out. pre-focus, snap away. It works for the DSLR too, because I did that, except I was using back button focus for that one. I didn't have eye tracking, and it still works. I think these dragonflies that are flying through here are really playing with their lives. Please let me ask you if you'll give it a thumbs up. I know I'm just starting. If you want to wait till the end, that's okay too, but give it that thumbs up. I'm out today. I am shooting dragonflies in flight. It's a very old technique where you pre-focus. So I know approximately where the dragonflies are going to be flying. I focus on the reeds, and then when they come within that range, on the back of my R7, I have one button that is set for single point, and the other button right next to it, I keep at eye tracking. As soon as it's in that general range and I can see it in my EVF, it's blurry, I hit the eye tracking, it locks onto the subject and it stays there unless the reeds get in the way like they just did. That's okay. Nope, missed it. And now I've got my Canon R7 and the original 100-400. What the lens I really wish I had is the 100-500. That is next on my list. Or the Sony a6700, because I enjoyed that too with the 200-600. But let me see if I can't get something in flight as soon as they start to hover. And use that same technique. Right there you go. Nope. I'm not getting enough contrast. This lens is not as good. I'm telling you, it's an amazing lens. It's fun. But it's not as good or accurate as I believe the version 2 is, and definitely not as good as the 100-500. But I got a couple. It works, man. Are they all going to be perfect? Of course not. But the more expensive and the newer your lens is on the newer bodies, the better it works. Although the DSLR, man, those things were amazing when they were out. Patience. Again, it's all about patience. So if you enjoyed this and you got anything out of it, please give it a thumbs up if you have a photographer friend and they're wondering how to do that too. It's actually really easy. Share this with them. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. That's free. And it makes me look good, like somebody enjoyed what I did, but give it a thumbs up. JonnyPink, thanks a lot, man. You guys have a fantastic day out there, whatever it is you're going to do. And I'll see you. There's all kinds of dragonflies through here, and it is awesome. JonnyPink, first, please let me ask you if you'll give it a thumbs up. I know I'm just starting. If you want to wait till the end, that's okay too, but give it that thumbs up.